Wonder Books, where every story comes with a lesson. Remember to subscribe for more amazing stories every day.
Leo and the Unreachable Fruit by Maria Ellsworth. Leo, a young monkey, lived deep in the heart of the jungle. He was full of energy and loved swinging from tree to tree, always looking for the juiciest fruits. He was quick, clever, and determined. But sometimes, when things got hard, he felt like giving up too soon. One morning, as he wandered near the riverbank, Leo's eyes widened in delight. Across the river, hanging from a tall mango tree, was the biggest, ripest mango he had ever seen. It shimmered under the sunlight, its golden skin glowing. "I have to get that mango," Leo said, rubbing his hands together. He climbed up the nearest tree and prepared to jump across the river. With all his strength, he leaped, but the river was too wide. He barely made it halfway before splashing into the cool water. Soaking wet, he climbed back onto the shore, frustrated. "Maybe I just need a bigger jump," he muttered. Leo tried again. He climbed a taller tree and leaped with all his might, but he still fell short, landing in the water once more. Again and again he tried, each time getting closer, but never quite reaching the other side. His arms ached and his legs felt heavy. "I give up," Leo groaned, sitting on a rock. "Maybe that mango isn't meant for me." Just then, he heard a slow, gentle voice behind him. "What's the matter, Leo?" Leo turned to see Tiko, the wise old turtle, smiling at him. "I've tried everything to reach that mango," Leo sighed, pointing across the river. "But no matter how hard I jump, I just can't get to it." Tiko chuckled. "Maybe the problem isn't your effort, but your approach." Leo frowned. "What do you mean?" Tiko nodded toward the trees. "You've been trying the same thing over and over. Why not try something different?" Leo thought for a moment. His jumps weren't working. He needed another way to cross. Then he had an idea. Looking around, he spotted a fallen log. With Tiko's help, he rolled it into the river, creating a bridge. Slowly and carefully, he balanced on the log, making his way across. Finally, he reached the other side. With a wide grin, he plucked the mango from the tree. "I did it," Tiko smiled. "See? You only lose when you give up. When one way doesn't work, find another. There's always a solution." Leo took a bite of the mango, its sweet juice filling his mouth. It tasted even better knowing he had earned it. From that day on, Leo never gave up so easily. Whenever he faced a challenge, he reminded himself that if one path didn't work, another would. Moral of the story: sometimes when things don't go our way, it's tempting to give up and walk away. But true failure only happens when we stop trying. In Leo and the Unreachable Fruit, Leo put in all his energy trying to reach the mango by jumping, but he kept failing. At first, he thought that meant the goal wasn't meant for him. But what he didn't realize was that giving up wasn't the answer. Trying a different approach was. Leo learned that determination alone isn't always enough. We also need creativity and flexibility. When he finally paused to think differently, he found a new path to success. His story reminds us that there's always a solution, even if it's not the one we first imagined. Challenges aren't roadblocks. They're invitations to think smarter, work together, and keep going. When we stay persistent and open to new ideas, we'll eventually reach our own golden mango, just like Leo did. The end.